Words, and then we'll get on with everything. My name is Marcy Marcusa. I work at CBC. I host the morning show there. What a pleasure to be here tonight. I've known Martin for a very long time, and Martin and I have been having conversations about the Coalition of Cultural Communities for Families. I'm just so pleased to learn more about the group, the way that you're building community in Manitoba. And of course, tonight, to be honoring three young people who are going to be the future for building the province in new ways. As we all continue to grow and change, and Manitoba is an ever-growing and changing place. And so to find voice in every generation has a new thing to add, right, to the layers of what it means to be a Manitoban. So it is my distinct pleasure to be here tonight. I know that I've talked to two of the recipients already, one on the radio this morning, one actually in the back room just before. I pulled her aside with my mic, and I certainly am coming for you next, because we've got to get all your voices on CBC. I'm proud to work with a public broadcaster, and being in community on nights like this is just the best part of my job. So thank you so very much for having me. And now we'll let Cedric say a few words about what brought him here tonight. Cedric.
Thank you, Marcy. I am very happy to be here as a co-host with Marcy. As Erickson said, my name is Cedric Cott. I represent the International Community Network of Canada. We work with international communities, and now I do a similar work with the CMCCF. And I am very happy that Martin gave me the opportunity here to be host. I'm very honored to have been invited for this event and to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the youth in our community. Thank you for joining us. Just some housekeeping. The washroom is straight down the hall at the left, so that's just there. So before, without wasting much time, I would like to welcome Zareen Bawas, Chair of the CMCCF Award Selection Committee. He's on Zoom, so I'll welcome him. I'll call him for the welcome and the land acknowledgement.
Welcome to our very first annual CMCCF Jeddah Youth Award celebration. Welcome to our community members and our award recipients and their families and friends. I am Zareen, and I am a part of the CMCCF Jeddah Youth Award team. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are here on Treaty 1 territory and that Manitoba is located on the treaty territories and the ancestral lands of the Anishinaabe, the Anishinaabe, Dakota Ayate, Denisovan, and Nahotuwuk nations. We also acknowledge that we are the heartland of the Métis people. Just a little bit about CMCCF. It is an organization which advocates for marginalized and cultural communities. It's an organization that elevates voices and gives agency and opportunity to community members. The CMCCF is an amazing platform to connect with communities and policymakers to address core issues. The CMCCF advocates for policy change and strengthens community relationships while fostering core values of Jeddah, which are social justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. If you look around the room here today, all of the beautiful people here, you will see that we all come from different backgrounds and different communities, and we all are equal and valued human beings. The Jeddah Youth Award was created to acknowledge and celebrate our young leaders who are passionate about social justice and creating safe and inclusive spaces, and are positive influences for change within their communities, their families, and social circles. Our youth that we are celebrating today, Selena, Gagandeep, and Alma, they are all perfect examples of Jeddah. Our award recipients all have diverse interests which they are passionate about. They all are intelligent, wise, courageous, and are advocates for their communities. And they're making waves for those to ride on in the future, which is absolutely incredible. I would like to take a moment now just to share, I guess we can call it words of wisdom for our youth. Always strive for the best, but learn to be okay with imperfection. When you're an advocate, an activist, a voice for change, often you will be received by an opposition, which at times can be very intimidating. That just means you keep moving forward with what you believe in. We live in a system of oppression which has been created for over a century, and change takes time. Be patient, everything will fall into place how it is meant to. If something doesn't go as planned, it is not a failure. Just consider it kind of like a detour in the right direction. Know that you are powerful and you are just. Be adamant, be assertive, and always, always be kind. You all have a long journey ahead, and we all are here to support you. And we look forward to the beautiful things that you do in the future. In parting words, I would like to share a quote from a poem by Allama Iqbal, who is a Pakistani poet. Hopefully I say this properly because my Urdu is not the best, but here it goes. Tundiye baade mukhalif se na ghabra e uqab. Ye to jalti hai tujhe uncha urane ke liye. The translation for this is, "O dear bird, do not be afraid to fly against the strong and tumultuous wind. That wind exists to fly you higher." Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you for those words, beautiful. And now, to bring greetings on behalf of the province tonight, Tyler Blasco is with us, the MLA for Lagimodiere. Tyler, if you don't know any of his background, has been an educator, so he's been all about youth before he got into politics. Also a community advocate and has been previously held the position of president at the Social Planning Council. And he is a graduate here locally of Collège Belleville, and please welcome the MLA for Lagimodiere, Tyler Blasco.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for having me. Thank you, Zareen, for those. Sorry, I want to look back at this board, but I guess I shouldn't. Thank you, Zareen, for that kind acknowledgement and those words. My name is Tyler Blasco. It says Dilsey Farrar in the program. I apologize that I'm not Dilsey. I aspire to be Dilsey one day, but unfortunately, you couldn't make it. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invite. As Marcy said, I come from an education background. I work with high school students in Seven Oaks School Division in a mentorship program called Wayfinders. So I really appreciate all the work that youth are doing in their communities. I know you're not only tomorrow's leaders, you're today's leaders. You're doing really important work, and I'm so glad there's an opportunity for that work to be valued and celebrated in this way. When I worked with youth, we used this model called the Circle of Courage, which really required the adults to ensure young people felt a sense of belonging as a bit of a foundational reality to ensure success. And ultimately, there's belonging, there's mastery, there's independence, and there's generosity. And I think our three recipients today, while I'm still learning about you, I think you've reached this level of generosity and giving back to your communities. And we're all so thankful for that. I didn't use any of my notes for this that I wrote, but I just want to say I really appreciate being here tonight. Thank you for your work. Thank you for this opportunity to learn from you all. There's a lot of community here, a lot of people coming together to do really important things. I'm new to CMCCF, it's a long acronym. But since I've learned about the work at CMCCF, I feel like it's coming up almost every day. Different people are mentioning the good work that you're all doing. So thank you to the award recipients. Thank you for CMCCF, and thank you to everyone here tonight, because this is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate really good work happening. And with that, I just want to say one last thank you on behalf of the province. Good night.
You're not the only one that finds CMCCF long. All right, so we're gonna move on. So Youth Social Justice Award, what is it? I'm gonna call on Zoom, Tony Reid. Am I saying the name right? Tony Reid, yeah. He's the secretary of the board of the CMCCF. So, Tony Reid.
Hi, everyone. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I'm Tony Reid. I'm in Brandon, Manitoba, the Secretary Treasurer for CMCCF. I would like to read something about the Youth Social Justice Award. The CMCCF Social Justice Youth Award is granted to an individual or a group who is making positive changes for communities, either local or beyond. Our award celebrates the remarkable achievements of young people between the ages of 15 and 21 from diverse cultural backgrounds, who are leading with bravery, curiosity, intelligence, and empathy. We wish to recognize those who are making small, incremental, and often invisible changes in the area that matters to them, such as the arts, culture, faith, and community, while also creating safe and comfortable spaces within their own cultural communities. These young leaders are deeply committed to social justice and community building. We are creating more equitable, diverse, and inclusive communities where everyone feels a sense of belonging. They are not just creating changes in their community, but also within their own families, with their friends and neighbors, and in new cultural communities. We believe that by recognizing and celebrating these young people, we can inspire others to get involved in creating positive change in their own communities and to build a better world for all, not through government or institutions, but through the power of families and cultural communities. And I would like to say something to young people. I'll be very proud of you, and I'll give you some wise advice from an old man. Make your stand without violence. Whatever you do, just make your stand without violence. You are the big rock in turbulent, rushing waters. You will not stop the flow, but you can slow it down to a calm. And by being a big rock in turbulent waters, smaller rocks will be behind you. And eventually they will build up and you will stop the flow. So congratulations, and we look forward to hearing from you for more in the future. And thanks again for coming. So now that will take us to, let's see, the presentation by Ade Mohammed. She's our Vice President for CMCCF. Ade, would you like to take it from there?
Yep. Thank you, Tony. And thank you, Zoreen, for the wise messages, and Tony as well. Okay, so I am really honored today to being part of witnessing young, vibrant leaders of the future. I wish 20 years ago we had this opportunity when we came to this country, when we were drifting and lost. But you guys are very fortunate, and I do believe that the future is great out there with leaders like you. So I will take it, and I'm going to actually call out names And I do apologize if I'm going to mispronounce your name. As a person who gets the name mixed up all the time, I kinda do understand, but it's not intentional. I do apologize. So I am going to start with Gangdeep Sahota. So we had a number of excellent submissions for this, and the first Youth Social Justice Award. And while we could not award everyone, we did strongly feel that the work that some of the applicants are doing deserve recognition as well as everybody else. As a result, we are pleased to announce that the review committee has selected, I think I spoke ahead of myself, because I'm excited for you guys. The review committee has selected Gangdeep Sahota as a candidate of merit to receive one of our youth social justice certificates of merit for her outstanding work. On behalf of the committee and the coalition, congratulations. The review committee was very impressed with her passion and commitment to her work and her dedication to gender equality and the empowerment of women. Ganga has always been passionate about being involved in our community through volunteering, extracurriculum, academics. Her passion for gender equality stems from her experiences as a young female dancer. Gangan has participated and taken part in organizing many events that promote cultural awareness alongside the empowerment of women. Through her experiences, has become passionate about public speaking and advocacy. She hopes to continue making a difference in her community and advocating for the empowerment of women in all areas. These are important areas of concern to our coalition as well. We are currently facilitating a young women's empowerment group, which is associated with our young leadership program. Thank you. As mentioned, we had a number of wonderful submissions, and Ama Primhoma Apeyaba is another candidate of merit we feel strongly deserving of recognition. We are pleased that the review committee has selected her to receive one of our youth social justice certificate of merit for outstanding work. Congratulations, Ama. The review committee was very impressed with Ama's passion and commitment to bring about changes and improvement in our healthcare system, especially in the integration of internationally trained healthcare professionals. Ama is the 12th grader who moved to Canada in 2019 with her family, and like many immigrants, faced the change present. In her own words, and I'm going to quote, "This led to me finding out about CANU, Canada, which helped me find myself as a person and led me to various opportunities and experiences that have shaped who I am today. CANU helped build me as an individual, a leader, and an advocate. I came up with this research project as at a 3-day leadership conference organized by Manitoba Alive. I attended in May 2023, and the summer of the same year, Roger Barrington, the executive director and founder of CANU, briefly met with me to talk about this project. He heard me highlight in a podcast I did. This was when the idea fully came to life. This project, enhancing the integration of internationally trained healthcare workers in the Canadian healthcare system, will be a great benefit to the Canadian healthcare industry, and I look forward to the changes that will come with it." End of quote. Congratulations again, Ama, on your selection as a candidate of merit. It is people like Amma that give us hope for the future of healthcare and well-being in Canada. Thank you.
And while we're taking a picture of Amma, I'm not sure if Amma's going to speak. I know Gangadeep is going to say a few words as well. So we'll get a couple of photos first before we have our final award presentation. Beautiful. Amma, did you want to say a few words? Sure, and then Gangadeep will re-invite you to the podium.
I want to say thank you so much to the CMCCF for this opportunity and for this award. And I'm very grateful to Roger Barrington and Patrick Gallagher, because Roger was the one who told me about this award and encouraged me to apply for this award. So I'm very grateful to Roger, who is here with us today. And thank you all so much for this opportunity. It's a great honor. Thank you.
Start by saying thank you to the coalition for recognizing my work and providing me with the certificate of merit. And further, I want to congratulate my other recipients, Amma and Selena. You guys are doing amazing work, and it is so nice to connect with you who have the same ideas for the future and to be able to connect upon that. I think this award is very important in recognizing the work of youth and empowering youth, often in a time where we feel that our ideas or our actions aren't as valued in the world, or we often don't feel heard. And so this award presented by the coalition, I think, is very important in today's society. And I just want to say that I'm very grateful to be recognized by that. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, we are thrilled to announce that that following a review of all nominations, the review committee has selected Selena Sterling as our Youth Social Justice Award champion for this year. On behalf of the committee and the coalition, we extend fond congratulations. The review committee was very impressed with Selena's passion and commitment to her work and her desire to inform and educate others about Indigenous issues and to bring about meaningful change for Indigenous people. Selena Sterling's inspiring journey as a young Indigenous woman showcases her remarkable evolution from a passionate advocate for cultural heritage to a fearless entrepreneur and advocate for social change. Her experience within Canada's child welfare system underscores her resilience and determination to create a better future for Indigenous children and youth. We are also impressed by her desire to bring about change in the child welfare system, as this is an area in which our coalition has been working on for many years. Through her impactful public speaking and advocacy work, Selena bridges divides, foster empathy, and promote reconciliation, leaving an indelible mark on individuals and communities alike. As a facilitator for the empathy building workshop, Selena's authenticity and deep-rooted knowledge create a transformative space for participants, reinforcing her commitment to diversity, reconciliation, and empowerment. Congratulations on the award and for the amazing work that you are doing, Selena. We are all looking forward to following your journey and seeing how we might support your incredible work in the future. Congratulations. Thank you.
This is incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you to the coalition, and I want to say thank you to Roger Barrington for sending me the link to apply to this, because it's truly an incredible award. It's the first award I've ever received, and just to have my work recognized about teaching about truth and reconciliation and sharing my story of being a foster care survivor, and to have my parents here, it's incredible. I'm like tearing up, and to have one of my best friends here and an incredible woman who I've had along beside me through all, like, basically my entire journey. It's truly remarkable, and I'm so excited to be here to accept this award. Thank you to all of you on the selection committee for having me and for selecting me to be this year's Coalition Youth Social Justice Champion. And thank you to the incredible women that are recognized here tonight. I've known Alma for many years because she was in Candy with me, and I'm so excited to start this journey with you and to see the incredible work you're going to do. I'm so humbled and beyond privileged to accept this award tonight. So thank you all, and I'm really, really grateful. Thank you.
Oh, no, I'm crying. Doesn't take much. Amazing, amazing. Deep congratulations to all of you. We're gonna have some time tonight to mingle together, be together. Cedric will come up and close the evening, the formal portion of tonight. I just want to thank everyone for being here in person and everyone who's been on Zoom tonight and for all the work you're doing with the coalition. My work allows me to have a microphone every day, but it's not lost on me that that's a privilege. And especially now that I've been doing it for so many years, I don't really want to hear myself talk anymore. So anytime I can pass the mic to anyone in the future generations, and it's just been my pleasure to hear your stories and to meet you all. I'm sure it won't be the last time that I call you and say, hey, you want to come on CBC at 7 a.m.? And I hope it's not. And I hope to highlight some of the incredible work you're doing. Martin's been mentioning the circles and even just hearing about the leadership group for women. And I can't wait to hear all about everything that the coalition will be doing in the future. So thank you for having me. Congratulations to all of the award recipients tonight. And Cedric's going to come and close off our evening.
Now I've learned something. You can easily say the coalition.
I sure did. Sneaky.
It was nice to, this is the first time that I've been this kind of events, and I'm really happy to see first everyone united to come and support the youth in this way. I think the youth that came here are doing a wonderful work for the community. It's not easy to be a leader. There are so many things that you have to do behind, and people don't notice it. But the coalition noticed whatever you've done for the community. I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing. So thank you once again. I'm not sure if you are still having the desserts.
We are. If you just give us a couple of minutes, we will be putting out our desserts here. There'll be coffee in the kitchen area and tea as well. And then, as Marcy said, just please feel free to mingle. We'll move some of the tables out as well. So if you want to around the tables, please.
Wonderful. Thank you.